What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today. And today we are going to be talking about the Philadelphia 76ers potentially trading for 9-time All-Star, 1-time Steel Champion, 6-time All-NBA as well. Also, not to mention, he has also many times been very close in MVP voting, was finished third place in MVP voting in the 2018-19 season, has been All-Defensive NBA multiple times. The season he was a candidate for MVP, third place voting in the 2018-19 season. He was 3 in Defensive Player of the Year. He's been top 4 Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Defensive All-NBA multiple times as well, and also has won the Most Improved Player of the Year award as well in the 2012-13 season. He's been an All-Star 2 straight seasons, averaging 23 points per game with 5 rebounds per game and 4 assists per game this past season with 2 steals per game for this Clippers team. But Paul George today opted out of his $48 million player option, and the 76ers are seen as a serious threat to bring him in. I'd love to see Paul George in a 76ers uniform, and I'd love to see another star next to Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. I don't want to see the Clippers team torn up, but at the same time, to be fully honest, I really, honestly, I'm tired of hope that the Clippers will stay healthy in the playoffs. And look, I know Paul George hasn't always been healthy, but he's been a lot more healthy than Kawhi Leonard. And I know it's the same thing with Joel Embiid. You kind of have to worry about his injuries as well. But at this point, I have a lot more faith in Joel Embiid being healthy in the postseason than Kawhi Leonard, to be honest. And I know I'm not really worried about Tyrese Maxey either. I'd love to see Tyrese Maxey and Paul George play together. I'd love to see Paul George and Joel Embiid play together. And to be quite honest with everybody, I could see Paul George and Tyrese Maxey on the 76ers team with a good team of role players around them being successful if Joel Embiid were to get injured. Obviously, I'm not going to say they'd win a championship if Joel Embiid were to go down, but I think they'd be able to compete in the postseason with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey if Embiid had to miss a game or two, God forbid. But these three together, Paul George, Maxey, and Embiid, would be great together. And I really believe that the 76ers, I think if they were able to add in Paul George with Joel and Maxey, alongside the New York Knicks and the 76ers are the two biggest threats to the Boston Celtics. Look, I think the biggest threat to the Boston Celtics offensively would be the Philadelphia 76ers, and then I think the biggest threat to the Boston Celtics defensively would be the New York Knicks. I say defensively for the New York Knicks because they have OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges defensively. Obviously, they have Brunson and all the other pieces offensively. That is great, but that's going to be really tough for any team to face defensively with the Knicks, them having OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges defensively. And then with the 76ers, offensively, that's going to be a nightmare if they sign Paul George going up against PG, Joel, and Maxey. I'd love to see this signing. We'll see what happens as free agency opens. Paul George is meeting with the following teams: Orlando Magic, Philadelphia 76ers, and Los Angeles Clippers tomorrow night. So I don't think we'll see a Paul George decision Sunday, but maybe we could see Paul George make a decision this week. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing in the comment section, and peace out.